We'll be diving into the latest developments in the world of stocks and finance and exploring how they might impact your investments. First off, let's take a look at what's happening globally. The ongoing conflict in Iran has been causing jitters in the market, with many investors seeking safer havens for their assets. The price of oil has surged, and this is having a ripple effect on economies around the world. We'll be keeping a close eye on how this situation unfolds and what it might mean for your portfolio. In other news, China is making waves with its plans to create a smart economy. Premier Li Qiang's recent report to the National People's Congress highlighted the importance of artificial intelligence, satellite internet, and future energy. This has sent investors scrambling to find the next big winners in the tech sector. But what does this really mean for investors, and are there opportunities to be had? We'll also be looking at how Japan is coping with the threat of stagflation as the yen struggles and oil prices soar. And we'll examine why gold has been slumping despite being a traditional safe haven in times of uncertainty. These are just a few of the stories we'll be covering today on the Riskwiser Zone. We'll be talking to experts, analyzing the data, and giving you the insights you need to make informed decisions about your investments. We'll be right back with more from the world of stocks and finance on the Riskwiser Zone. Welcome back to the Riskwiser Zone. We're diving into a fascinating story that highlights the importance of long-term planning and consistency when it comes to retirement savings. According to recent reports from Fidelity Investments, the average 401 account balance has jumped by double digits for the third straight year, with Gen X leading the charge. The data shows that this age group has increased their contributions by 25% year over year, with an average savings rate now topping 15%. This is a remarkable example of how being proactive and taking advantage of catch-up contributions can make a significant difference in retirement preparedness. It's also worth noting that millennials and Gen Z workers are leveraging different strategies, such as Roth 401(k)s and target date funds, to build their nest eggs. The report reveals that over 13% of Gen Z participants in their 20s increased their contribution rate towards the end of the year, demonstrating a promising start to their long-term savings journey. The number of 401(k) millionaires has hit an all-time high, with 665 zero savers now boasting at least $1 million in their retirement accounts. While Gen X makes up the bulk of this group, it's interesting to see millennials starting to reach this milestone as well. This trend underscores the value of starting early, being consistent, and taking a long-term approach to retirement savings. As we explore these findings, it's essential to recognize that individual circumstances can vary greatly, and what works for one person may not work for another. However, the overarching message is clear. By prioritizing retirement savings and making informed decisions, individuals can set themselves up for greater financial security in the future. Welcome back to the Riskwiser Zone. As we wrap up today's show, let's take a look at the latest developments in the global markets. The dollar has surged to a 3-month high against the euro, driven by oil prices exceeding $100 a barrel. This comes as the conflict in the Middle East threatens to disrupt global energy supplies, with Iran targeting ships in the vital Strait of Hormuz and attacking energy infrastructure across the region. The rise in oil prices has significant implications for the global economy, as it can act like a tax and stoke inflation. This, in turn, may lead central bankers to be more cautious about cutting interest rates. The dollar, which has been the most effective safe haven asset for investors, is expected to continue its upward trend as the conflict escalates. It's essential for investors to remain vigilant and adapt their strategies to navigate these uncertain times. The suspension of around a fifth of global crude and natural gas supply has already led to significant market volatility, and further disruptions could drive oil prices even higher. As we consider the potential risks and opportunities in this environment, it's crucial to approach the situation with a nuanced perspective. While some investors may be tempted to seek safe haven assets like the dollar, others may see opportunities for growth in industries that are less dependent on energy prices. Ultimately, the key to success in these uncertain times is to remain informed, diversified, and cautious. As we continue to monitor the situation, we'll provide you with timely insights and analysis to help you make informed investment decisions. That's all for today's Riskwiser Zone. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your finances in check.